What's up, sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? Hope everybody is doing okay, you know. Why Sashin look like he's always on YouTube. Always on YouTube. Yeah, man. Welcome, Sashin. You're the only one that I'm seeing thus far. I mean, I didn't get a chance to actually announce that we were going to go live because of work and all of that. But I said that I'm going to squeeze in a little live until I have my next class. So got the first class out of the way. Just going to squeeze in a little show until I am ready for the next class. But West Indies start in some trouble here. They are currently reviewing what look LBW shot and Nicholas Poor and looks pretty close to me. Not sure what's going to happen as yet. So, anyways, you know, we had a couple of batsmen getting out. Shea Hope got out, and all right. So that umpire's call, pitching in line. Whoops. Nicholas Pooran, this no look good. So Nicholas Pooran is gone. So 43 for 3. West Indies batting 43 for 3. Nicholas Pooran goes for 1. Shamar Brooks is on 1. So we have lost three of the batsmen already. Justin Greaves went. Shea Hope went, similarly to how he got out the other day. And now Nicholas Pooran got out, trapped in front. You know, a couple of persons saying that they have been waiting for me for 2 hours. No, man, I know that the game started 9:30, but as I was saying, I had a class, so just had to get that class out of the way. So they were going to watch it for maybe another hour or 2, and then I will have to move on again. So yes, guys, West Indies, we are on the back foot already. 40 odd for 3. Let me just pull up something here. 40 odd for 3. Nicholas Pooran is on his way. 43 for 2 to be exact. All right, so here we go. Yeah, when I saw it, you know, yeah, contact 20, it looked pretty close to me. You know, that's why I say I was waiting on the review. Really looked close. Was only thinking that the bounce might have carried it over the wicket, and as we saw, you know, it was at the top of his thumb. And I was just thinking that the bounce would have taken it over. And we are failing to get to the pitch of the ball. Exactly. Guys are out there getting trapped at the crease. That's how Shea Hope got out again this time. You know, he was hanging around at the crease, wasn't forward, wasn't backward, just trapped there, and then the hands just went at the ball, and he took the edge. It was a very good delivery from Young still. So Young now has 3 for 12 of 3.5 overs. So Shea Hope, he went for 17 of 37. Justin Greaves, he went for 10 of 30. Nicholas Pooran 1 of 10. Shamar Brooks is 1 not out. So you see, I don't know, guys. 14 overs, 43 for 3. These two guys will have to try and put together at least a 100-run partnership. I know it's asking a lot, but that is the ideal thing. Credit to Ireland for putting us under pressure once again. I tell you, contact, they are bowling really well, especially Young. He's getting the ball in and around that business area. You understand? You know, running about that half stump area there, or maybe about 2 or 3 inches outside the half stump, getting the ball to deviate. You know, and because our batsmen are hanging around, you know, hanging at the crease, they're not really able to capitalize. Now, Justin Greaves, let me just go through the way in which the guys got out. Justin Greaves, Shea Hope, I think, got out first. As I said, he was trapped at the crease. You know, a ball came, just picture how he got out in the first ODI. The ball came, he was just hanging around until he just, you know, threw the hand at it, took the outside edge, went through. Justin Greaves, a ball came in what looked as if it was going to be a half volley, but you know, whoa, Brooks almost dragged on. You know, but the ball was too much on the up to try drive. You can't be driving with the pitch deviating like that. You cannot be trying to drive a ball on the up that is on your stump. You understand? I can understand if the ball is outside the half stump, even though it is deviating and you want to try that, but a ball and pitched up on the stump like that, you can't do that, man. And then when you guys came on just now, Nicholas Spoon, as I said, got out. Yep. Guys aren't rotating the strike. Alright. What is going on with West Indies? West Indies just being West Indies. This is exactly why I feel we could have had a two-match test series versus Ireland, or a test team would be much better than theirs, and I feel a test series would have been prep for England. Funny enough, contact. I think it was yesterday I was talking about it, and I was saying what is it that our test players are doing. I understand that some of them are involved in their regional with their regional team, but I don't know if that is going to provide a lot of preparation, a lot of intense preparation for the upcoming series against England. Anytime West Indies openers start facing 68 overs and not trying to score, it always backfire and the over, guys. All right, need a good partnership. Yep, we are go ball out for 100 and little today. That's what's going to happen, says Jermaine. All right, Jermaine. Batting can be so simple. Just look at where the ball is being pitched and try to get close as possible. It sounds easy, Ronald. The ideal thing is to do what you are saying, but it sounds easy when you're out there with all the shots going through your mind, ball deviating and thing. Sometimes it's not that easy, but I understand what you're saying still. Smith but Sheldon, that makes no sense because Hetty isn't there and Hetty himself. Alright. This perfect situation for Chase to play himself in and score 50 off 65. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, contact. One of these guys need to century. One of these guys need to get a century, right? One of these guys need to get a century because we only have all rounders to come, right? And if you're wondering, I think it's the same team. It's the same team, right? So one of these guys need to stay out there and have a century. Sports to the bone from England. You are a typical Jamaican. You have double mouth cussing the batsman for batting slow. Okay, Raymond. Okay, boss. Good bowling and show. Young and Firewise Chase there now. Well, Chase is there now, Philip. Young is bowling exceptionally well. He's doing extremely well. You understand? It is. He was getting the balls in the business area, as I said earlier, getting the ball in and around the half stump region where the batsmen had to play. Early up, the first, maybe the first 5-6 overs, they were bowling a lot of balls down the leg side, but they were actually working on how Justin got out in the first game, trying to clip that ball to, when he clipped the ball to mid wicket. So, they were bowling a lot of balls down there, but, ended up bowling a whole lot of wides. They gave away a whole lot of wide. So I guess, they just adjust it. Nelson, just watch the game and stop predicting the guys bowling. Good, just that we should have picking up some more singles. No, Nelson, once you're watching a game, people are always going to predict. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be right. You can look at the game and base on how they are batting. That is how you can say, all right, this look like a 200 day, look like a 180 day. Everybody do it. Commentators do it. Analysts do it. Once you're watching the game, based on how they are scoring and how they are batting, from time to time, you might feel as if, they might get this score. I can understand you not wanting somebody to say they will get bowled out for 100. You understand? But nothing is wrong with predicting a score based on the scoring rate. But in terms of the batting, as I said, we definitely need to rotate the strike some more. Don't forget this Ireland team has beaten England as well. Yep. Plus a little bit more confidence in the team. Paul Sterling is back. We know what it is like when you have a top player coming back in. Blessing sports to the bone. Ireland bowling tight. West Indies. Yes, West Indies. Yeah, they are bowling well. And that is why you hear if you don't hear me saying that boy. A couple of the batsmen, Justin tried to drive the ball and up, which I wouldn't recommend in that situation. Shea Hope was trapped at the crease. You understand? But separated apart from that, Irish they are bowling pretty well. As I said, the first 5 overs wasn't too good, but they were bowling to a plan, trying to pitch the ball on the leg stump, so Greaves could probably clip it like he did in the last game. But they started to switch it up, especially when Young came on. He was getting the ball in and around the half stump area, and it has borne giving him some joy. Yeah, man, 3 wicket. This is where I miss Hetmyer. I think the test series against England will be in March. I think we will only play them in T20s for now. The players will some 4-day cricket before. Yeah, man, Douglas, it is in March, man. I think it's in March. Yeah. The Chase wouldn't make my team. It was a select if I was a selector. Say Strident. All right. Listen, man, I play first division cricket. If you are not sure, play the ball late. Yeah, but you see the problem now, Ronald. I understand what you're saying, and boy, I tell you, I don't know if that is what Shea Hope was trying to do, but it hasn't worked for on both occasions because he didn't went out. He was trapped at the crease. He didn't do anything, and I don't know. Beautiful shot there by who is that? Brooks, straight back past the bowler for 4. Simpson say, but you agree with Brooks when he was being interviewed. Okay, Brooks, you don't know it go already, man. Okay, Raymond, you don't know it go already, man. You always tell me. Remember, you always say it, and I don't really understand what I'm saying. So you shouldn't be surprised. Contact say if Chase doesn't score at least 40 today, he can't make the next match. I'm sorry. I wouldn't really necessarily have a problem with that because I just said, leading into this game, I was figuring that I would give them another game. I don't like giving players one game and they just drop them. Even though I know coming into the series, Chase, boy, I tell you, he's not in a good form. But I mean, he got some runs in T20 cricket, so I guess they're looking to see if he can bring over that white ball form, that T20 form into the ODI. But 2 games, if it is the case that he doesn't perform well in these 2 games, then I can understand them. Beautiful ball by Young again beats the bat. Chase is on 0. There are 5. An average of 24 is not good enough to average for a top order batsman. Yeah, I agree, but who else is there? And we're going to have to rotate and chop and change because most of the guys are averaging in the 20s. As we know, Bravo, I think Bravo averaged probably 30, but he's not there for some reason. And Hitmyer can't make the team. So I don't know. Choose possible. We know how their guys are. We'll get there. We'll spell hopefully. Yeah. If we get through this little spell, man. If these 2 guys stay out there and bat, it's now 15.4 overs. If they bat up to over number 25 thereabout, then I gather some runs would be on the board because Brooks is going to play his shots. Ireland have already bowled 14 extras, yet they are bowling beautifully. Yeah, that is the funny thing about it. Contact 20. You see, early up, that is how they ended up bowling so many wides. They were trying to get the ball in and around the middle to leg stump, the leg stump of Justin Greaves to see if they could get him out. That's how he got out in the first innings, in the first ODI. But they got it wrong on several occasions. Ball kept going down the leg side for a lot of wide, and thing. But they start to switch it up, contact 20, and as you said, they are now looking good at the ball. All right, cricket commentary, blessings. In other news, South Africa looking good for the series win against India. Give us some, Akim, give us some numbers. Now, what is happening over there? Give us some numbers. One batsman make it look easy, whereas there be so lame. Keegan Peterson batting really well. Give us some numbers. Give us some numbers. I think Hope gets himself in weird position and gets himself out. Yeah, that is a problem with Hope. That is a problem, and I even heard Ian Bishop talking about it. It's as if he's not forward, he's not backward, he's just trapped on the crease, and then the hands go at the ball. That's when he's not in good touch. When he's in good touch, we know that he will definitely give us runs. It seems like good batting have been banned from West Indies. Even the under 19 don't seem to be able to make runs. I was supposed to look at that yesterday, you know, but because I ended up doing 3 different videos, I didn't even remember. Contact 20 had sent me some information about the game that they played against South Africa. Yeah, man, I think we went down. So it's now 52 for 3. 52 for 3. All right. I hope the under 19s can pull off a shot victory tomorrow versus Australia. It's going to be interesting. That's all I can say. Brooks not looking bad for the first match. I know he now have to prove himself to make some more runs. Do like Sarwan. All right. Yep. All right. So all right. So Kantak is saying that South Africa need 212 to win, and they are already 95 for 1 in 27.3 overs. Yeah. Oh, and they 5 tomorrow. It's gettable, you know. It's gettable. That is definitely gettable. Yeah, man. That is gettable. But let us see. Let us see. Boomerang is in good form, you know. So let us see where it goes. So they need 117. That is definitely reachable, man. Chase need to score some runs today. Need him to start scoring. At the moment, he's what, 2 of 8. Shamar Brooks is 8 of 14. So it is 52 for 3. 52 for 3 of 16.3 overs. So 16.3 overs, 52 for 3. Shamar Brooks and Raston Chase are operating as we speak. And Adair is currently bowling. So, you know, I think he was one of the bowlers earlier that was looking to try and get Greaves to play a fast shot because, you know, his numbers aren't too great. So 52 for 3, we are going at a run rate of 3.12. Yeah, 3.12. Yeah. Simpson say we need to see off the first 20 overs and the pitch will change. We got this. Yeah, it's a possibility that the pitch might change as we go along, here, Simpson, because I don't know if it's a bit moist, but it is really nipping around. But the problem that I am having though Simpson, we have lost most of the top order batsmen that you know would settle down and play shots. You understand? These 2 guys are the last 2 stroke makers, quote unquote stroke makers. The others are power hitters to come. So as you are saying, if these 2 guys can bat up to over number 20, 25, then maybe you know, we'll be in for a treat. But we don't want to lose our next wicket here. You know. All right, our live say India 223, 198, South Africa 210 and 95. The man, look at South Africa going to get this yes. Higher run rate test match than West Indies right now. I am 100% sure unfit Hetty make more runs than fit Pooran and Greaves. You see, Sir Ian Bishop had asked a good question earlier. He was asking what sort of team is it that West Indies want to be known as right now? What sort of identity we are building? Back in the 70s, 80s, you know, we were known as a ruthless team with our 4-prong pace attack, right? The Michael Holding, the Michael Marshall, the Joel Garner, you know, the Andy Roberts, and then we had Ian Bishop, Colin Craft, and those guys coming in. You know, so we're known as a solid team, never say die. But right now, based on what is happening, it would appear to me as if we are going to be known as a fitness team. Not necessarily a team that will score runs or take wickets, but a team that is fit. Probably that is the sort of identity that we are building. I'm not saying anything is wrong with being fit enough, but you want to score runs. You want to score runs. And when I heard Sir Ian ask what sort of identity are we creating, you know, with these new guys? You know, it was funny that the first thing come to my mind was a fitness identity. You know, it seems as if that is what they are trying for. Yeah. So the spinner is on now. Who is this? Matt Bryan is on. So I hope these guys will be able to pick the ball and rotate the strike. And funny enough, look at Paul Sterling. I know that we can't really match them up because we play more cricket and we expect our guys to be at a higher level. Notice I say expect, we expect them to be at a higher level. But I think Paul Sterling was one of the score, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was one of the guys with most of the runs in 2021. Yeah, man, and Paul Sterling, you know, based on how he looks, I've never seen him in a test or anything. Doesn't seem to me as if he could pass a fitness test. So it depends on where the priority lies. The priority should be winning, and I know you want a good unit. You know, you want people to cover all bases. But at the end of the day, the most important thing in terms of going in the competition is to win the game. You understand that is what you are there to do, win the game. So I don't know at all. And this rate, their predicted score, sports to the board. All right, I mean they are going pretty slow at the moment, but with Rastan, Chase, and Brooks out there, I am still predicting maybe. I don't think they will get us out for under 200. I am predicting 200 and maybe 10. Yeah, let's go with 210. I feel that one of these guys is gonna bat deep, then Pollard gonna come in, and then you have the other guys. But if one of them gets out, then you know it's gonna be under 200. You understand? But I'm still thinking they can get 200. Playing cricket with fitness contests, can coach look at Puran? ODI. No, the funny thing in Everton, how can a coach look at Puran and bat him at 3? No, you have to remember still, you know, even though Puran is not performing, Puran is one of the better batsmen in the team. You know, he's averaging 47. I know by the end of the series it will go down. The only the biggest problem is that Puran, you know, usually he not really kick on. You understand, after getting 50 or so. But apart from Shamar, from Hope, who is averaging in the 50s, we know Shamar Brooks just played one game, then today second, so he's averaging 93 when he came in. Puran is the best, his average is the next best. Yeah. It's just that his form has been so poor recently. Yeah, Odin Smith and Shepard can play some shots, but you know, I don't want those guys batting more than 10 overs. That is what I am worried about. You understand? I don't really want those guys batting more than 10 overs. All right. I know Hetty could probably make more runs and should be in the team, but the unfit Hetty has been a little below par. Just check his fall in average. Yeah, he has definitely fallen off, you know. But I am wondering if we are matching him up against other persons in the team, or we are matching him up against his stats that he had before, if you understand what I mean. I mean, it can be the case where you would have fallen off, yes, but are you way off the other persons in the team, you know, so that you can't make the team? What is the situation? Puran's problem and most West Indies batsmen try to drive from the crease. You can't be doing that. You have to go out to get the ball. Looks good though. You are correct. You are correct. All right. YK Gaming say hello. I am from India. All right. Welcome YK Game. YK Game. It seems as if India is under some pressure, man. South Africa have you guys under some pressure in the test match. I gather South Africa just need 117 to win. What do you think? You think India is going to be able to pull it off? How can we have a 4-pang attack with O'Shane Thomas that is so poor? He gets hit for 50, 60 every game with wayward. No, O'Shane is not in the team. He's not in the squad. O'Shane is not a part of our 4-pang. Oh, you say you would like to see us go back to those sort of days when we have a 4-pang attack. Well, O'Shane not going to be anywhere near that right now. Nowhere near. If Brooks get out, we are not making over 200. Yes, Sashin, that's what I'm thinking. You know, we probably going to fall and we are on 200. You know, so we definitely want him to stay out there. Everton say, why is Seals playing? Why is Seals not playing? Because of the because of the amount of all-rounders that we have in the game, because they have the all-rounders that they think will take wicket, and then they're looking at them to give them a 25, 30 runs. You understand? Yeah, man, I really want to see Seals though. Coach is Dex in the house. Big up yourself, coach. Big up, big up. Why isn't Walsh in the ODI squad, given his limited overs returns have been amongst the best in recent times? I think he would be battling against Akil Hussain, and they're definitely going to play Akil Hussain over him. You understand? Gudikish Moti hasn't looked too bad either, you know, so they have Moti as cover. But Akil Hussain, I think, is performing a little better than what's his name? Hayden Walsh at the moment. Pooran's form is good. His problem is he plays shots without being aware of where the fielders are. Mm. All right. If we win, we rest all rounder and Akil. Next game, play Moti and Seals. Yeah, that's a good idea. I definitely would. I want to see Jaden Seals in. Especially, I know by the time we are supposed to bowl, the pitch might have dried out and it might not be swinging around that much. But it would be good to see Jaden Seals bowling some balls, you know, outside the half stump or just round and about the half stump and getting them to move away. So it's currently 57 for 3. 57 for 3 after 19.2 overs. We're going at 2.95. I am almost certain that is test match test match run rate. Test match run rate. Rastan Chase is getting to the pitch of the ball, you know, but he's just playing it and basically back on the pitch for the fielder to pick it up. So Chase is 5 off what's that? 19, and Brooks is 10. You know, very tricky period right now. So if the spinner is operating, so if we can rotate the strike and get 1 and 2 singles or and thing like that, then you know, at least probably bat up until over number 20, 25 thereabout. Then we start look to really press on. The problem is that we really lost a lot of early wickets. So you know, even though we have a lot of overs, we have to be careful. We will get no less than 240. All right. Each change our life say no less than 240. All right. We have to make changes for the next match. All right. Sachin say projected score 185. Contact say 2.95 run rate is even below test match run rate. What are we doing? I wonder how many dot balls we have. It's a lot of dot balls. I won't be able to calculate it as we speak, but it's a lot of dot balls, man. Yeah, because even in test cricket, as I said, contact 20, you want to try and score, you know, in the region of 3 point something. But I guess because of the pressure, they have to just try and consolidate for now. Contact said the Sabina pitch tough for batting. You look at the man in prepare. You look at the prepare a pitch that, you know, is as if they have James Anderson to bowl on it. That is expected to get the ball to swing and move up and down. You know, because the ball is really nipping around. You know, but let us see how it will go. Sachin say 185 all out. Paul say Elgar just out for 30. Man. Ronald said 250 is a good score. Yeah, 250 is a good score, you know, but you know, I'm wondering if we'll be able to get to it, Ronald. Wonder if we'll be able to get to that. David said, "Do you agree to changes for the next match?" Yeah, man. I would definitely go for a little changes. We don't know what Rastan Chase is going to do at the moment, so can't really call him out yet. You know, but in terms of the all rounders, I would definitely say here what. I am going to bring in Jaden Seals for one of these all-rounders, but then you would have to then know that one of the batsmen will have to step up. If you're going to pull an all-rounder that you expect to give you probably 20 or 30 runs, a batsman that is not usually performing well, Jesus Christ. Oh, they dropped it. They dropped it? A batsman that is not usually performing well, you will expect him to come on. Why did Rastan Chase do that? Rastan Chase just kite the ball, but Fielder put it, bowler put it down. Yeah, but having a couple of them, you can get in a couple changes, man. Let me see. Oh, it seems as if the bowler thought somebody else was coming for it. But that was a bowler's catch, man. DeAndre, big up. 92 dot bars. Oh, I see like contact just posted that bar. Where you gone? Sports to the bone, we have 103 dot bars from 20 overs. Huh? How is that possible? You sure? How can you have 103 dot bar from 20 overs? That's not possible, man. That is not possible, contact 20. Don't say that. Marlon Brown said 280 is a good score. All right, at this rate, I don't think we're getting over 200. Sheldon said Pollard should have come to the crease. We would have been further along by now. Yeah, contact, because I know it couldn't possibly be that much. Yeah, DeAndre, big up. 92 dot bars in 29 overs. All right, need Chris. Marlon said we need Chris at the top of the team. Which Chris? Which Chris is that? A lot has to happen to get 250 from now onward. Yeah, what a drop. That bowler is something else, yeah, man. I don't get the concept of feeling a fast bowler in the final 11. He isn't taking wickets. Walsh and Hussein playing makes sense. Feel multiple spinners. All right, Spencer. So you say you would probably bring in another spinner. All right. Sabina Park always change after a certain amount of overs. Yeah, after a period of time, after the sun come up, then you usually get the pitch dry. The pitches usually get dry out and things. So, well, I am seems the problem is that we don't want to lose too many wickets before the pitch start changing. Say Elgar Survivor LBW Ashwin after review not this time caught behind upheld. All right. On another note, my school man in school made our first Dakasta Cup. Oh, that's your school, DeAndre. I was actually watching the game yesterday and I watched it on television. It went to penalty shootout, but didn't seems as if they weren't interested in scoring the penalties. But well done by Mannings, well done. They will meet Garvey Mosiah in the final. Yeah, Garvey Mosiah actually beat Clarendon College in the semi-final. So Mannings stands a chance, man. Marlon Brown said Gale. Yeah, I would definitely take a Gale in his prime. Yeah, I would take a Gale in prime. Gale is 43. Time to move on, people. That is the thing with us, We believe that if we don't hold on to people, it is because we're ungrateful. You can't be ungrateful if you are not able to perform. What is that? A job catch there? You can't be ungrateful. You performed well. You get paid. If you are not able to perform anymore, then you can't make the team. It's simple as that, It might sound heartless and sound cold, but you are a professional athlete. You get paid to do it. If you are not able to do it consistently anymore, you're not supposed to make the team. It's simple as that. All right, Moses Chase next match. Leaving Chase, it doesn't matter how old Gale is. He's still West Indies' best batsman. Okay, Jaden. So the current numbers don't count them, right? He's still the best batsman. All right, boss, I hear you. That's why Chase must don't get out. All right. 101 for 2 at stumps for South Africa. Peterson and 48 not out after scoring 72 in first innings. Yeah, Paul. This youngster here is really doing his thing, man. 5 wides, yes. Extras might be our high score. It's a possibility, yes. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Davis said poor and our hope has to go. Can't drop Shea Hope because he failed in 2 games. The man is the best batsman in the team in ODI cricket. He's also the 8th best batsman in the world. He's ranked 8th well, let me not use ranking. People say that they don't. A couple of people on here say they don't believe in a ranking. 74 for 3. But we can't drop Shea Hope because he failed in 2 games. Remember before this series, what was it? He scored what, 3 or 4 half centuries? I know a lot of us have short-term memories, but I don't know if we'd want to drop Shea Hope so quick, man. He scored about 2 or 3 half centuries in I think in a series. Somebody remind me. But you can't trouble them, man. If you're gonna drop Poor and our Hope, you might as well change the whole side. I think if you drop both of them, then Devon Thomas apparently is going to play Devon Thomas and let Devon Thomas keep. But no, man, because Hope, I mean the way in which Hope got out in both games is really tough, really tough. The way in which Hope got out, it's really tough to watch. You understand? But you can't drop him, man. Puran needs to step it up. And as I said, Puran T20, we're probably using Puran's T20 for him to judge him. He hasn't made anything in these first 2 games, but he's usually reliable. Yeah, man, can't drop these guys. Look at their average. Yeah, man, he's usually reliable, man. You have to check again. I got a question. Why when Hetty wasn't performing, everyone was saying that he should go play some regional game? What do they have to say about Puran now? In terms of test cricket, that is exactly what needs to happen, Sachin. If you want. Now, when Puran has failed in 2 ODI games right now. He has been failing over the T20, through the T20 calendar. Well, we play a lot of T20 games in 2021 leading over to now. So, he might definitely need to check out what is happening. Davis said we need performance, not rankings. All right, so throw away the ranking, Davis. Tell me 2 other batsmen that are performing better than Puran and Hope in the team. Tell me 2 other batsmen that are performing better than Puran and Hope in the ODI team. Maybe I was mistaken when I said that. So just go ahead and point out 2. I know they failed in the first 2 games, right? But everybody else failed in the first 2 games except in the first game, except Brooks and what's his name with the bat, Brooks and Pollard, right? So far in this game, Chase and Brooks are out there. So apart from those guys, name me 2 other players that you think can make this ODI team over Hope and Puran. Hold on, guys. The tripod can argue some. Yeah. I don't have much faith Ola to come good with the bat right now. Yeah. Not really too trust Ola right now, This man want to drop a batsman who scored the most runs in ODI for West Indies last year. The man averaged 52. Yeah, I mean I can understand. He has failed. It's just these 2 games. It's just these 2 games him failing so far. What a nice shot, man. My goodness. You see, that is the problem, man. That's why when we see all people like Chase and these guys not batting, man. Look at the shot. Who played that shot? Brooks? What a nice shot, man. Man. That was Brooks. Mister, I agree. Give Hope and Poor and a rest. Alright. Poor and Hope and Hitmire our main guys. And Poor and failed in the past year of cricket. I have Puran scoring 100 next match on Sunday. Who are the players and reserves? All right, so that is a problem, Davis. We don't really have anybody on reserve where batting is concerned. Moti is there. Gudikish Moti is there. Jaden Seals is there, and Devon Thomas. Only 3, right? Devon Thomas, Gudikish Moti, and Jaden Seals. Bravo did not make the team. The squad. Bravo didn't make the squad, so he's not there on reserve. So that is it. Yep. Yeah, Ronald, they definitely need to step it up. They need to step it up. Something is wrong. All our batsmen have Something is wrong. All of our batsmen have lost form at the same time. He might have to put on the pads and show them how it's done. And when I found who was the under 19 captain, under 19 captain, and took so long. Oh, Brooks was the under 19 captain, so long team. He didn't realize his own talent and develop. Yeah, he was a captain. Yeah, man, I remember I said it the other day. He was the under 19 captain, and he was performing good also, but just one of those guys that finished under 19 level, probably did well, and then didn't make the transition same time. He has been around, man. Classical flick off the waist from Brooks. Can't believe we want to replace Poor and hope some players who can't average 13. That you see, that is what I'm wondering. When we drop them, who are we going to replace them with? As we speak, it's just 2 games and they fail in 2 games. I know Pooran's T20 form has been extremely poor, but you don't consistently fail and average 47 in ODI cricket, It's not possible. You don't consistently fail and average 47, and your worst don't consistently fail and average 52, 53. It's not possible. What are we going to replace them with? I mean, if Bravo was in the squad, you could probably give one of them a sit and say, all right, Bravo, get a game. But if you're looking to bring up people from List A, from Super 50 cricket, these guys are not even averaging out of the mid-20s. For the next ODI series, I'm thinking to bring in King for Greaves. Yeah, if you're bringing King for Greaves, he might be in the reserve because Evan Lewis will be fit. I think Evan Lewis will be fit by then. So if you're bringing King for Greaves, that would probably be a good move. I mean, I want to see King in a couple more games. I don't understand why they didn't probably draft him in, seeing that, he has found some form in T20 cricket. You saw what he did over there in Pakistan. I always say it, you see, because I like to talk and I like to talk boldly. When a player prove me wrong, I am the first to say it. I was one of them that was saying King had no business over there in Pakistan, but he went. He did extremely well, and I think he deserves his chance. You understand? Yeah. West Indies need to get the run rate up for the next ODIs. So it's 85 for 3. 85 for 3. What's that? 24 overs. 85 for 3, 24 overs. Brooks is on 25. 85 for 3. Brooks is on 25 and Chase is on 12. Chase is 12 from 30. Brooks is 25 from 37. The partnership 42 runs off 63 balls. I didn't realize we are missing so many good players. Hetty, Lewis, Mackay, Allen, and Bravo. Yeah, man, all of those guys are out contact. I don't know what the issue is with Bravo, but I think they say Lewis will be ready for England if I'm not mistaken. Mackay is recovering from shin splint. I think Allen was recovering from his ankle injury, and I think they said he caught COVID. So, even I still don't believe how Greaves made the team. Opening the man averaged 15 from 10. What? 15 from 10 List A matches. So what happened? What happened in his Super 50 last year? I heard Ian Bishop talking about it, and it seems as if he had a good Super 50 last year. I wasn't really following it last year, but it seemed as if he had a good Super 50. Whoa. That ball straightened on him just now, straightened on Ruston Chase. You see, and that is the thing, when it comes on to technique and ability, because the ball that got Greaves out that he was trying to drive on the up, when Shamar Brooks came in, I think the first ball the second ball I think that he got was a similar ball, and Brooks went and played a forward defensive shot to it. You understand? So I guess it will come with experience and time, but what is Ruston Chase doing? What is it? Paul did not to make the team. Brooks is from Jamaica. What is it? Powell did not make the team. Rahman Powell. I remember Rahman wasn't selected initially. Now I think he's in the T20 squad, if my memory serves me right. You understand? But if you're talking about 50 over cricket, I would go with Brooks over Rahman Powell any day. You know, because if we're going to put in Rahman Powell, it would be either for Odin Smith or Romaro Shepherd or one of those guys. Even though Rahman isn't bowling much, you know, Brooks would definitely make it in over him. No man, Brooks is not from Jamaica. I think Brooks is from Barbados, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me. Yeah, I think he's from Barbados, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Brooks is from Barbados. 20 extras is one of our best scorers. Yes, Ireland is the best scorer. One of the best. Yeah, man. Brooks is from Barbados. As I said, they were bowling to a plan this morning. It's just that, you know, they sort of missed it a little bit. So that is why they gave away so many extras. They were working on a plan to get Justin Greaves out. And my problem is, if you put Rahman Powell in an ODI team, how is he going to bat when you put on the spinners? I know that in nice flick shot from Brooks, you know, ball on the leg, he just flicked it for 4. My problem, you know, I mean, he made an 85 against Ireland the other day, you know, but there's only one thing that I need him to work on. Well, there's a lot of things to work on, but he definitely needs to start playing the spin a little better. Yeah. Needs to start playing the spin a little better. Guys, I'm not going to be on for the entirety of the game. And I remember I tell you I have a class shortly online, so I'm going to have to leave. Hopefully, when the class is finished, I can come on back. All right. I have a class shortly, so if I'm not able to come on back, then I will do a review of the game later on, and then we probably will do a live in the evening also. Roland Brooks is from Barbados. I am Bayesian too. All right, good. Kel Douglas, Rahman actually have to compete against Pollard. I only see him batting at 6. Pollard. And it's not going to work, Douglas. It's not going to work. It's not going to work then any at all. Mark Williams, Rahman can bat, but he needs to realize, spend more time at the crease. All right, Mark Williamson. Brilliant flick from Boots. You sure you know how Chase? Brooks into the 30s again. If he scores another 50 again today, he will make the next series. Yeah, man, contact 20. Of course. Of course, contact 20. Well, let me not say of course, because we know our selectors are magicians. Things seem to appear and disappear without people understanding. But if you have a even if him not get the 50, if you have a batsman, a top order batsman playing for West Indies, let me say that, comes in, makes 93 and then come and make 30 or 40. Of course the man going to make the next series. You know, Rastan Chase going to get out flicking the ball to the leg side again though. That is a nothing shot, you know. Rastan Chase going to get out like that again. That ball across the line, that probably missing the turning away and missing the leg stump. So it's now 91 for 3, guys. Rastan Chase is on 13 and Brooks is on 30. Woo! Drop it. Beautiful delivery there by the spinner, man. Squared Rastan Chase up, took the outside edge, and Paul Sterling was not able to get there. Was that because of fitness, guys? If you are watching it, look at it. Squared Rastan Chase up, took the outer edge, went to first slip. Paul Sterling running and diving forward, was not able to hold on. Is it because he's not fit enough? Whoa! Jesus Christ. What a catch, man. Well, I guess fitness has nothing to do with it. I guess fitness has nothing to do with it. Rastan Chase driving loosely outside the half stump. Ball goes way outside of Paul Sterling's right hand. He was able to get across and just pluck it. My goodness. Mm-mm. So Chase goes 13 off 40. Another painful innings from Rastan Chase. What a catch, man. So the skip is coming now. Contact say Chase must be dropped. I don't know how many persons see an amateur video on Facebook, on the internet, right? I think I'm not sure if it's over there in England, right? I'm not sure if it is being played if the game was played in England, where they had a big guy, a fat guy in the slip. The bowler running, the fast bowler running. Batsman went, he took the edge, a dolly catch, and he put it down. The next delivery, he took the outer portion of the batsman but went wide, and the fat man went and grabbed it. I should even be calling the guy fat man, but it's not a professional thing, so I'm not sure of the name. He went and grabbed it. It reminds me of this one. You know, my boy they just dropped a catch that he could call, you know, an easy catch, and then he took that one. I tell you. I'm say Chase not in form. Chase is really struggling 13 or 40. Chase stabilize things. All right. Brooks need to be in the test team. Why Quincy? We thinking now we might have to make Brooks come in and bat at number 4. What you think? Because Shea Hope definitely not doing the job there. Rastan Chase not doing the job there in test. So what you think? Remember, I got some runs in the. I know best versus best is not nothing much, you know, but remember, I got some runs, and you know, we were thinking he was going to get a chance. Confidence right now, he needs to drop, man, reset. Yeah, I think we're going to last this. I think we're going to lose this game. Kumar said, tell me why Chikada one not playing test cricket for India. Not sure. That's great idea. Replace Chase with Darren Bravo and replace Greaves with Lewis. All right. Darren Bravo not in the squad still. You know, if you mean going into the next series, Jermaine Blackwood could be a part of this team. Also Darren Bravo. Yeah, Bravo should be there. I'm not sure why he's not there. I see some rumor floating around about him, but I won't even repeat it. But he should be there. Easy. If Hetman and Lewis not there, Bravo should have been there. Easy. Yeah. I think Chase need to eat more. Looks like he needs energy. Hey, you guys not easy, you know. Word on street is someone in the coaching is related to Chase, hence why he's wasting space in the team. Brooks definitely needs to be in test. Brooks had like one bad series and they drop him from the test team even when he struggled occupies a crease. Yeah. I know Lewis is sick. Yeah. Brooks definitely deserves a next chance to get back in. So it's now 92 for 4, guys. 92 for 4. Brooks is 31 of 40. And Pollard is yet to score 0 from 3. The scoring run rate is 3.45. You know, 3.45, 92 for 4. Henry say, are you sure this is a new game or this just the same game from few days? You have a right to ask. You have a right to ask. It's basically the same thing going on. Basically the same thing going on, brother. Well, I tell you, sport is a hell of a thing, you know. Look at the catch that Paul Sterling put down, and then he took that brilliant catch. Sport is a hell of a thing, man. Tell me why Karen Powell not playing Test cricket after Pakistan tour. Just watch about the last couple of series, and you will know why he's not in the team. Brooks and Ireland combining for 51 runs. All right, Sports to the Bone. When you come back and West Indies will be finished on 240 for 8. Contact 20 with the prediction. Well, I still saying I am still saying we're gonna make 210. Speak it into existence. These two should take us to 260. Yeah. Very odd. Bravo is out this series. He's usually a favorite. West Indies doesn't like common sense. That's what I'm saying. Quincy Bravo. The word on the street is something is going on, but Bravo should definitely be there. And there's nothing on the website to suggest why it's not there. I also believe that man management problem is a big issue in the Caribbean. You are spot on. You are definitely spot on where that is concerned. That's if we even reach 200. Yeah, it's where these two guys going to have to bat for a good period of time, man. Yeah, they're going to have to bat long. Definitely going to have to bat long. So 93 for 4. Pollard goes on the front foot and strikes this one right into the fielder's hand. So Pollard goes for 1. Pollard goes for 1. 93 there, guys. Pollard going on the front foot, playing across the line of the ball, hitting across the ball, and is out. Caught. So there goes Pollard to the spinner. There goes Pollard, boy. Yep. Not sure why he actually had to do that, you know, but all I actually wanted, you know, was for Pollard and Brooks to do the same thing that they did in the last game, you know. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I think he bats too slow contact. Who is that? Quincy. I think no man, I can't see him being in this team. If you're going to play Brooks, not sure if you're going to be able to play Banner. I think he's going to be batting too slowly. Or you would replace him with use him to replace Rastan Chase. Somebody say I've revised my predicted score 150. Polly shouldn't have played himself, should have played himself in. Yeah, I was thinking he was going to do something like the last game. That is what the situation called for. Yeah, he'll definitely be disappointed about that one. The ball, the ball, I mean, the ball looked as if it was there to be hit, you know. Looked as if it was there to be hit. Yeah. Contact say 120. Kyle Myers and Blackwood can make the ODI team. Funny enough, you know, I really prefer to see Blackwood play ODI cricket, you know. You know, it's just that they have him as a test specialist these days. No, Sheldon, they're going to have to probably try something else now where Rastan Chase is concerned. But the only problem is that who are you going to bring in? Are going to bring in Devon Thomas. Devon Thomas would, I mean, it don't guarantee you any runs, and he's definitely not going to bowl any at all. So that would mean either Jaden Seals or Moti. So you would be replacing a bowler with you know, you're going to use a bowler. I don't know. I don't know, cause all right, I know, I don't know, yeah, man. All right, so Philip said just play and respect the spinner. All right, so 94 for 5, guys. 94 for 5. Just going to give you this final update. I have to run. I have a class now. 94 for 5, 3.4 over 3.40 is what we are going at. All right. So 94 for 5, 3.40. Brooks is there on 32. Holder is yet to score. Based on the batting so far, Shea Hope has scored 17. Justin Greaves 10. Puran 1. Shamar Brooks 31. Chase 13. So I think the top scorers for us thus far would be Shamar Brooks on 32 and Ireland on 20. So the top scorers for us thus far, Shamar Brooks 32, Ireland 20, with the extras 94 for 5. All right, peeps, just enjoy the rest of the day. If I'm not able to come on back to do a next live throughout, yeah, contact. I'm not sure. If I'm not able to come back in the second innings, then I'm going to probably do a video to recap the game, and then we'll do a live in the evening. All right, I might not be able to come on back now. I have a couple of classes, so I get, yeah, man, let me see. I have a class at 11:45, then, yeah, I'm not going to come on back right now. So television is on, so I will be looking at the game in the meantime. So I'll do a little review after the game is finished, and then hopefully in the evening we can do a live show. But that is it for right now, guys. Over 28. We have 28 overs down, 94 for 5. All right, so I'll see you all later on, guys. Remember, my predicted score is still 210, and I'm not going to change it. 210, even though it don't really look likely. But I'm going to work with 210 still, all right? So blessings, everybody, and I'll see you all later on.